Crawford is next.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have a motion I'd like to move, please. Number one, that City Council adopt option 7, wards consistent with federal riding boundaries as described in attachment 5. Number 2, City Council direct the City Manager to report to the Executive Committee on the impacts of option 7 on councillor office staffing levels and compensation. That would reflect the governance model. And 3, that the City Manager to report to the Executive Committee on the city governance implications of option 7. I too want to commend the consultants on the work that they did. I had an opportunity to speak with them, and it was a difficult task because you're not going to please everybody all the time. So I just want to thank them for the work they did. From my perspective, I don't think they went far enough. And that had a lot to do, as we had heard in questions, about the scope of what they had and when they began. The scope was really all about effective representation, and that's an incredibly important aspect of what we do. But unfortunately, I don't think it went far enough. What we really needed to look into and have the discussion was more not effective representation, absolutely, but effective governance and effective decision making. I think that's one component of our jobs that is absolutely crucial. We have 2 main responsibilities as councillors in this city. One, of course, is our ward responsibility, all the little things and all the things that are important that happen in our wards. The other component of what our job is decision making. It's a governance aspect of what we do. We are here to make decisions. We make large decisions, we make small decisions, but that is a critical component of what we do. And those decisions impact every resident of the city, not only citywide, but the residents within our wards. Our governance structure, from my perspective, is broken. I've been here for 6 years, and it doesn't work. I don't think it doesn't work. We need to change that, and that's what we need to do. I know the council is not going to support this. I know this is something that we won't support here. It's going to be a difficult decision for a lot of us. This is something that's probably going to have to be done at the provincial level, if it's done at all. I understand the workload issues. I'm pretty busy myself, and the comments I'll get from some of my colleagues is we just don't have the time. But I think in a new governance structure, we may have the opportunity to change that. When we're looking at community council, when we're looking at the workload that we have, I think there are opportunities to change that. And that's why I put number 3 into the motion, is to look at the bigger governance implications of this, because I still think that 26 councillors is probably the best route to go. As I said, it's not a popular decision, but I think it's the right decision. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Crawford.